Despite exporting an assortment of livestock products worth 6 billion shillings globally, Kenya is yet to exploit the available opportunities for beef export as a result of not meeting the set international animal health standards. In this regard, experts are urging the government to domesticate the World Organization for Animal Health Standards to facilitate trade and improve the quality of animal products.
For example, we had an outbreak of Rift Valley fever disease here. I'm just giving us an example. Anywhere in the region. How soon will you be able to trade? So there is a scientific basis on which we establish the standard. How long should you keep the animal in the quarantine before you release it to the other side to be safe for trading? So that's just an example of a standard that we have.
To conform to the health standards, Kenya has started implementing the Antimicrobial Resistance Global Action Plan.
Resolution number 38 of the Global Action to alleviate threats of antimicrobial resistance. In this regard, Kenya has already started implementing the global action by developing the National Action Plan and the policy document to deal with antimicrobial resistance.
African governments are also being advised to be fully involved in crafting of livestock standardization codes to protect themselves from unfair trade competition.
Our biggest challenge is the ever-present challenge of disease, because when we talk about standards, we are talking about how countries can trade between each other, irrespective of their animal health status. So when we say animal health status, perhaps the most important issue there is animal disease. So that's the challenge, and that's why we feel it is necessary for us and very important for us to participate in the development of these standards that have an element of affecting how we trade, especially with the ever-present challenge of animal disease.
We hope that in the next 3 days, the people who are here will be able to learn about the different standards, how to comply better, how their countries will be able to improve their standards, and also how African countries will be able to standardize together to maybe develop standards based on science, to jointly develop their standards so that they can negotiate better with the World Trade Organization, develop common standards, and therefore be able to have their own negotiating positions strengthened.
The harmonization and standardization of livestock products is expected to help resolve trade conflicts as well as enhance better negotiations in the international market. Both the government and private players in the livestock sector have also been advised to constantly update themselves with new standards.